After a long journey, Taylor Swift is at the Super Bowl. The Kansas City Chiefs are making the team's fourth Super Bowl appearance in the last 5 seasons. While some NFL players go their entire career without playing for a championship, one of Kansas City's newcomers had their ticket punched after only 12 games. As Nicole Auerbach of The Athletic said on X, shortly after the Chiefs' championship win, Taylor Swift makes the Super Bowl in her first year in the league. Elite. Ms. Swift, who has been dating Travis Kelce, Kansas City's star tight end, has changed the NFL conversation all season, attracting a new audience for the league and inspiring strong emotions, both positive and negative, among fans. Her critics as well as her detractors may have some burning questions ahead of the game. First and foremost, they wondered if she would be there. As expected, she is at the stadium and cheering on Mr. Kelce and the Chiefs. While Kansas City did not have many highlights in the first half, trailing San Francisco 10-3, a video of Ms. Swift shown at Allegiant Stadium chugging her drink and slamming her cup down played well on social media. Ms. Swift, as you may have heard, is good at keeping secrets. Her plans, beyond concert dates, are rarely announced in advance. That has led some to devise their own methods for figuring out what she's up to. Ahead of a Kansas City game in October, for example, an NBC producer said he had a spotter plane searching the area around MetLife Stadium for police escorts in hopes of alerting the television crew if she showed up. She did. Mr. Kelce was inundated with questions about Ms. Swift last week, and while he said he had heard some of her upcoming album, spoiler, he likes it, he did not offer any details about whether she would be at the game. But her plane was spotted in Los Angeles on Saturday and she arrived at Allegiant Stadium on Sunday afternoon in time for the game. She walked the tunnels of the stadium wearing a black top and pants while carrying a red jacket over her shoulder, and wearing a custom diamond and gold necklace by Stephanie Gottlieb with Mr. Kelce's number 87 on it, and then headed up to the luxury suites. Before the game, she was seen talking to, among others, Roger Goodell, the commissioner of the NFL, who last week called her a dynamo. Everything she touches, there are people following, Mr. Goodell said at his annual news conference. We count ourselves fortunate, and we welcome it. The CBS broadcast was fairly conservative in terms of how much she was shown in the first half, likely as a result of a frustrating first half for Mr. Kelce. He had only one catch in the half and argued loudly with the coaching staff, at one point bumping into coach Andy Reid. She sure was. Her Eras tour resumed recently, and on Saturday's wife, Brittany, and was regularly seen with other members of the Mahomes family. She has also spent time at games with Mr. Kelce's parents, Donna and Ed, and her own father, mother and brother came with her to a game on Christmas. During Ms. Swift's trip to New Jersey for a Chiefs-Jets game, she was seated with friends like the actors Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively. At a playoff game in Buffalo last month, she and Kelce were among those shown reacting to Jason Kelce's shirtless bellowing and fraternizing with the crowd. And at the AFC Championship game in Baltimore, she was surrounded by Mr. Kelce's family and associates, including Donna and Ed Kelce, Jason and Kylie Kelce, and Mr. Kelce's managers, Aaron and Andre Eanes. There were also a few of Ms. Swift's friends, like the actress Kelly Teller and the model Cara Delevingne. For the Super Bowl, it was a similar crowd, with the Kelces, the Eanes brothers and Ms. Lively there with Ms. Swift and her family. Additions to the typical crew, in terms of who she was shown with during the first half, included the rapper Ice Spice, who entered the stadium with Ms. Swift, and the singer Lana Del Rey. No one ever seemed to mind Jack Nicholson being a fixture at Los Angeles Lakers games, or Spike Lee being more associated with the New York Knicks than most of the team's players. Drake got only a slap on the wrist when he began walking onto the court during timeouts at Toronto Raptors playoff games. But even though Ms. Swift receives relatively little airtime during the broadcasts of Kansas City's games, she has become a target for those who still think she's getting outsized attention. The attention is there because the audience wants to see it, Jason Kelce, brother of Travis, said in an interview during last week's Pro Bowl festivities. If people didn't want to see it, they wouldn't be showing it. As Ms. Swift put it, a few dads, Brads, and Chads may be angry, but the TV networks are thrilled. A ratings analysis by The Upshot indicated that she very well may be a driving factor for the league's increased audience. Coach Andy Reid of the Chiefs has repeatedly said that he's happy to have her around, and the NFL, which is enjoying an unexpected expansion of its built-in audience, has fully embraced her association with the league. NFL fans come in all types, even global sensations, said Alex Riethmiller, an NFL spokesman. We're glad to have Taylor on board.